Are protests good or are protests bad? Well, CNN will tell you one thing and Fox News will tell you something else. So I wanted to go someplace where I know I could find truth. And that's to the Torah, that's to our Parsha this week, Parshat Beha'alotcha. There are a number of incidences of protests, and if we look closely at them, I think we will find something to be very true. The people come to Moshe and they complain and they protest and they say, Lama nigara? Why should we miss out? To bring God's korban, God's offering at the proper time. We were ritually impure on Pesach and we couldn't bring the korban Pesach. Why should we miss out? We had contact with a dead body, a great mitzvah, burial of the dead. It's not fair. The system's broken. And I would think Moshe would say, hey, back off. This is God's system. It's not broken, but that's not what Moshe says. Moshe says, stand here and wait, and we'll find out what God has to say. And Moshe goes to God, and I would expect God to tell Moshe, hey, tell him tough luck. But no, God says, you know what? A new ritual, Pesach Sheni. We can make the system even better. There is a problem here. Even in God's system, I wouldn't say it if it wasn't in the Torah. But there's a problem here. We're going to have a second Pesach, and they'll have an opportunity, those who are ritually impure, to bring a korban on that second Pesach. Wow. Later on in the Parsha, the people come again. They come and they complain, and it's not good. God's upset. God hears and God gets angry. God sends forth a fire, and it consumes on the outer edges of the encampment and the people who were there. Disastrous consequences to their protest. What are they upset about? Well, that's just it. It's really not clear. The pasuk just says they're complaining, they're angry, and the commentaries seem to understand that they're just looking to cause problems. They don't even know what they're upset about. Perhaps some of these were the Erev Rav, were the people, the mixed multitudes who came out of Egypt with the Jewish people. They don't have a cause, and it's certainly not just, and it has disastrous consequences. What's the difference? In the first case, the people came with a just cause, with a real complaint, and they were right. And God said, you know what? We can change this. God and Moshe were humble enough to admit that perhaps the system is broken, or at the very least, the system could be even better and include more people in it. And that's exactly what happens. In the second case, they're just looking to cause problems. They're just upset. They're just angry. And that doesn't turn out very well. We're experiencing protests today throughout the country. And there were some very, very good people at these protests who are coming with a just cause. And yes, there are some people who are just angry, and there are some people who are just looking to cause problems or just looking to loot and steal a pair of shoes or a pocketbook or a television. Ultimately, protests are neither good nor bad. It all depends on the justness of the cause. When it is a just cause, protest is called upon, and it can be very, very good and have positive ramifications and bring change. It's happened throughout our history. It happens here in the Torah, and it's happened in America. When people are just angry or just upset, there's no cause, there's just rioting or looting. It's likely not going to bring any positive consequences. May God bless us, that we understand the difference, and that we're humble enough to listen and to learn and to change what can be changed. Have a good day, everyone.